Dex. That's what we need. But we might be able to cheese that Scion, you know. For we are mage, and we have ranged attacks. Hi, friend. We're just here, you know, just strolling. Yep. What you can do? Anything? Ouch. Yep. Bit of caution required. Thankfully, he doesn't seem to have any attacks that can fit through the door. Oh, jeez. But he's down. Swish. 1,000 runes for our trouble. And now we can actually roam around in this little room. That might help. Might give us another way to where I want to be. Not that I'm sure where I want to be is, but... yeah, this is a nice big room that we can explore now. So, a Highland axe. No thanks. Not for us. A little side room. So that's outside with a bunch of buggers. Up some stairs, you say? Oh, hello. Door ahead? That does seem implausible. Ten arrows. That's kind of cool. And not a lot else in this room. Fair. Back to the big room. The grafting room, I suppose it is. All sorts of limbs on the go. Some of them have been grafted to one another and then put up on hooks. So is that a case of like sticking 2 or 3 together and then we're going to stick them all on the body in one go? Who knows? But here's a guy we can crit, maybe. And wow, yeah, 400 damage. Pretty strong. I should probably look at what some of these consumables do at some point. Temporarily boosts physical attack. We'll sell it. Not really about physical attack, are we, Cherry Bear? No. Yeah, it feels like we might have come in here backwards, but that's fine. Oh no, door doesn't open from this side, okay. Now that's a big boy. But he probably doesn't like rocks. Ouch. He doesn't like us. And... oh, good. We'll just hide down here for a moment. And have another sup. And he's dead. Lovely. So what's that done for us? Giving us access to... the Mimic's Veil. What will that be under? Key items? Or is it down here somewhere? There it is. Mage? No, there's no mages here. Oh, this statue? No, they all move like that. That's perfectly normal. Ah, that's where that little room is with the old dogs. Cool. And then, yeah, so we're up here. Whereabouts is that? Is that the... Nope, that's a big boy. I thought that was going to lead us to the door that can only be opened from to the side, but maybe not. No. Not sure how everything connects around here. But we should probably go back before I forget and deal with those dogs and grab all the loot from down there. Well, that's not great. But it's good enough. And we've got ourselves a crimson hood and a lump of flesh and a golden rune. Now, crimson hood. I kind of assumed that was going to be the Chrysalis memento, but it's not. Worn by expatriated royalty, so I guess Roderica was royalty. Makes sense, she was talking about her men fighting for her and whatnot. So she was an undesirable, and so they sent her on her way. Fair enough. Stats are roughly comparable, but it looks a bit cooler than anything else we got. Yeah, we can be Roderica for a bit. That'll be fun. And then that leads us back into the grafting room. But yeah, we need to refresh our flask, I feel. Is there any other site of grace nearby? Although nearly everything's dead around here, so let's have a quick poke around. That leads us outside again. And appears to be our only option at the moment. And there's some pain in the butts out there. And they're coming our way. They're both turning around, yes. That's death. There is a ladder there. Ah, this might be the way of getting to Rogier. Yep, he's spotted us. Too late, friendo. We're already up our ladder. Oh yeah. Of course they can probably climb ladders, but they haven't chosen to right now, so that's very handy. And there's a bell tower thing. And another rooftop. Golden room 2, flight of stairs. It might be in here, old friend Rogier. Really don't want to take any health damage, although we've got a flask. Good. Now, yes, here he is. Hi, friend.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name.
Roger.
A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Oh, we got a purpose, friend. We're here to defeat Godric.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace.
Sure can.
Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
It would, you know. I'd be quite interested in buying these. Let's have a look. Carrying greatsword. Usable on swords. Usable on small and medium swords. Doesn't seem to be usable on daggers, though. Let's say pebble. Usable on... So none of these actually seem to be usable on daggers, which is a shame. Because if we could give our dagger some... What's it called? Magic thing. Magic affinity. Do even more damage than normal. But I just wanted to speak to you more than anything.
Oh, keep.
Nope, we're good for now. Thanks, Roger. But yeah, we should probably go and find Godric and duff him up. And then Roger might be able to help us a bit further after that. And now if we head back down on the old elevator, we shouldn't be far away from old friend Godric, because this room is now free of grafted buggers. Oh, dogs are back. Or is this not the spot I was thinking of? Oh, wrong way, lads. Sorry. Maybe I've forgotten already how to get to where we need to be. Maybe there's another route out from this site of grace. But then this just leads out to old Eagle country. Or Hawk country, I should say. The old Stormhawks. Yeah, maybe I'm missing a site of grace. Maybe we should just slink in this general direction. Oh, only one needed. Good. Yeah, the range isn't perfect though. Nice. So we can drop off over here, but what will that do for us? Let's press on a bit. Oh, that leads to that rooftop there, does it? Fair enough. And has that hawk just blown itself up? Good job, Norbert. We will be taking those smith and stones and going about our business. Now, we are looking for a disguised person. I don't know where they are in this village, but they're here and they're hidden. Albus, hide well and still your breath. Yep. So the search for Albus begins. I mean, we'll need him long term, but by getting him now, we can get ourselves a cool suit of armour, which would be nice. Maybe across this bridge. I don't think old Cherry Bear went across this bridge at any point. Oh, it's swaying. Ow. That's my thing. Bloody homing attacks. Get out of it. Got ourselves an Albinauric blood clot, which sounds very much like a regular sort of crafting material. Crystal sword? That sounds cool. I see you up there. Well, I do now anyway. I completely didn't before you attacked me. Ouch. And I did an awful job of guarding all of that stuff. So, strength dex. So we'd need 2 more strength. It's a straight sword with standard and pierce. It scales well with int. Could be cool. It's got spinning slash. Which is what we did have on the falchion, I think. So we could probably give it... probably boost its magic scaling quite a bit by putting gravitas on it. Or another magical weapon art. That might be worth using at some point. Although Trace's next level should probably go in mind so she can use her cool new summon that we picked up. So that was a nice little diversion. Now, what have we got over here? We've got a bunch of lads guarding whatever this is. A larval tear. That's the respec item, isn't it? Now we'll leave those lads alone and hopefully they'll respect that. This guy's tough. Yeah, this guy's well tough. Not impressed with this lad at all. And now he's trying to poison us as well, the bugger. Get out of it. Seek armor, yes, that's what I'm doing. Are you going to give me any further clues? Precious item ahead? Is that the precious item we're looking for? It might well be. What are you up to, Ghost? You looking at that pot?
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
Hi, friend. You're the one I've been looking for.
Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief.
You're not well.
Goodness me. I am Albus and Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You
Yes.
must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
Okay. The Haligtree secret medallion, right.
And if you should meet the young Albinorek Latenna, then please give it to her.
Yeah, we can do that.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinorex. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Good to know.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorex.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're having a good time, my friend. Yep, he was right on the money there with his prediction. And we got ourselves an ivory sickle as well. What is that when it's at home? Is that a dagger? An int dagger? That's kind of cool. There's a lot of int weapons around here. A sickle fashioned from ivory. Dedicated to the Haligtree. Cool. So, where's our next stop? It should probably be the Round Table Hold. This isn't the Round Table Hold. This isn't the Round Table Hold at all. It's Ensher, the Edgelord. How's it going, Ensher? Yike! Okay, please don't do that again. And don't stab me either, you horrible bugger. Yipe. Just die already, please. Come on. One more. Hey! Ensher the Edgelord. Great enemy. Didn't seem that great. Is he going to give us a sack of runes? No, he's given us the clinging bone. Which might well be another weapon. Wielded by Ensher of the Royal Remains. No, it's a fist weapon by the look of it. The Lifesteal Fist is its ability. I forgot to check its scaling. Scales with arcane, strength and dex. Interesting. Cool. He's out this way, wasn't he? Is this where... Yes. The Royal Remains armour. We've finally got ourselves a decent set of gear for Trace.
Costume change.
We look ridiculous. I might not wear the helm. Yeah. Let's see. Fashion rings might dictate that we don't wear the helm. Nice to get some sort of headband or something cool like that. But the rest of this armour set, it looks cool and it's sturdy. And that's what we want. Now we also want another level. So let's use, say, 5 of those. That should be enough. So now we can get 106 FP. Which means we can replace Spanish Knight Engvall with Lutal the Headless, who requires 104. Now, have we not got any Ghost Glove or one? Oh, we need 3 of them. Bloody hell, we're going to have to do some catcoon divings. Oh no, we don't. We just need more runes. Derp. Excellent. Lutel the Headless is now level 2. We've got a cool new set of armour, and now we can actually go and do something. So what shall we do? Oh, I forgot to bring in Roger as well. Let's see, how are you going to go on, Lutel? Ouch. Yeah, don't get cocky. Ouch. Ouch. Nice, time for a sip. And there we go. Target down. Good job, Lutel. Extra talisman slots always welcome.